Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a squad from the American, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Coming out with it, it's Need. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different...
There he goes! He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Bobcats in the hurry-up.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Finds a little space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
To the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running back searching for a hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Throws toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Cook. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Fires to the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Going to swing it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll send the back in motion. He'll throw on third down. Got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Slithers into space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll run play action. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They get to him as he throws. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him. A long play there to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it from the gun. Smashes ahead. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football. Make sure you get them on the ground.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. A fun postseason battle here, deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do it.
Headed to the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Aggie. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
A third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, fourth down coming.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires left. Another incompletion on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early.
Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like a nice, quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing, and again, know where that yellow line.
Gashes the heart of the knee. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. DB's right up on the receivers. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No. At all on that play. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got the quick pass. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Aggies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls and throws out the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for room. It's Villa. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Good right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Gets it out to the 44, and he's out of bounds, and now this offense has spectacular field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Well, this guy really has been a bell cow for his offense in this game. They are force-feeding him the football, and he's delivered. Now, after that last run, he's right at 100 yards rushing.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
He's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate in the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Banks. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast.
That nigga still caught that help.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Shakes off the defender.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Aggies will hustle to the line. Looking downfield very late in the half. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Snags it up the 30 and still running. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass. Infuriating to deal with as a defense.
To the air on 1st down. Looking for the goal line. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl.
The Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Proud of this.
I am not, brother.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense.
You free?
They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man.
Texas
What they say?
That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
No pacemaker?
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life.
You leaving now?
So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Motion from the wideout.
Got to say, because I called and checked on you twice now. If you just wasn't go ahead and say that shit. I'm about to pull up on your ass.
46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First
I saw your location. I didn't know if they was putting the pacemaker in you.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down.
Yeah, I didn't know you was in surgery.
Nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Catch in the middle, it's Villa. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short.
What they say you needed to do.
This defense is going to have to be careful.
Well, they don't know. They can't.
This guy running the football. They've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Completes the shuffle pass. And just a short, safe pass. Way to pick up a few. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away.
I get back at.
Oh my, he just shanked that one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, they're not able to hook up there. Considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of
on a vacation.
I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Y'all going to go.
First and 10.
Go to Puerto Rico. Fuck it.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat.
I do a big. I saw that shit coming.
13th time he's done that this year. And
Oh my God.
Great place to start for this offense.
Getting old, dog.
Going right to work up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back
getting
in the
old.
36.
Closer to 50 than he is to 30.
With a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Yeah, I got to
moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the middle.
I need vacation.
And deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight.
Goddamn right, I was at 6 figures, and the white boys on. Learned my lesson. Learned a good and valuable lesson too. Let them white boys. Just don't be a nigga.
Ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
Right, I learned
and he's able to pick his way through the
traffic
nicely for a return on that one before he's brought
Update this resume. See what I
Here
grab.
comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Punts it out of the air. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
It
Here
ain't
comes the offense
over.
on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give
Who
him
had the
the
high?
space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lord.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Why I got to be alive?
And it'll be
I
a
got a week
touchback
here,
ball
man.
will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas
Roll
State
up
has the
whenever I
football
want,
back,
bro.
and they'll go
You
on
ski?
offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and
Keep
executed like
the
they wanted
greenery
to
over here.
until
Just
they
keep
stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Not your whole life, but
The
good.
offense set for a 1st down play. On the ground, it's Villa. Quick spin on the ride. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. And he's brought
They
down
can't.
after
Dr.
a
Face
nice gain.
confidentiality.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Going to look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Cook. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
Everything.
Motion from the back. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
They got that caboodle
Going
all the
to work in the
doodle.
red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
I say
They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there.
I've seen it. I ain't been back there.
Banged a couple through. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble.
Shit, take her to San Diego. Fuck it. Go to the zoo and shit.
Between the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board.
You ain't got to go out the country.
It really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right
know it, dude. I
down the
love
middle,
that
that
shit, yeah.
obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Crosses the 45. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Aggies. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral.
Puerto Rico.
Every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not three. Just continuing to count the touchdowns.
Take it to the Florida Keys on your ass.
And he puts through the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
All I know is I definitely want to go to Japan.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the inside. Fighting off the defender. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Right on the money.
They
Really
got some
nice
fresh
job there by
spin.
both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, getting the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
I think you deserve it today.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Unloads it left. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
It's never a doubt. Kidding me? Yeah, a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
They know you do. They know you release it. Shit, the weekend pretty good.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M
They don't
leads
know
it.
if you're outside, don't be outside, but don't be outside because you free.
Let's take a look at how we got
Get your ass down and get some rest. You have, I don't know if you realize, but you have been on the go, nigga. I don't know if you actually realize that you've been on the go.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football and hope it's still alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. The result of this game is going to sting for sure.
You're outside, getting some of
Got to continue to
Bitch, nobody asked you. But nobody even asked you.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that you
Swear niggas be asking you. Niggas don't be asking you though.
in the future. Finding some things here late that they did.
If I ain't asking, I ain't damn sure done sent for
Getting
you.
into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it
Get your
away.
ass up here and sit down. Yeah, do you think?
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So
Oh,
you got to
my
come
God.
back out here, take the field.
That's
It's a fresh set of downs.
Pick
brand
the
new
ball.
drive. Let's go out and
Pick the
execute.
ball where it's supposed to go. You little hoe.
Set for a
I know
first down from
you
the
should know
45.
some silly words.
Looking downfield on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked. The coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with
turning it on. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Bobcats are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thibodeaux. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. A strike downfield.
I don't know what
Just
the fuck
carving up this
he
defense and
hurt.
getting it down to the 24.
Man.
The Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time,
tippy toe.
nice
Got a
job
bitch that want a
buying
tippy
time.
toe.
He's
Tell
trying
a
to
little
throw the
bitch to
football
come
down,
to the
no
crib
nothing
and
there,
tippy
so
toe.
instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Throws to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. starts the drive trying to go up top. Got his man downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football-type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good run.
That big, man. All you got to do is fucking jump, and then you was right there.
Get him down finally at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Finds his big tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him.
Look, I know this guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB, you got to get your hands on him because he's just too quick. He's going to cross your face too easy otherwise, and he did right there.
They'll give it to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for us.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for...
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. 37. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with a dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And we'll just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center quarterback exchange. They'll
call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.